was smoking a cig with him. She was getting matching tattoos with him. She was living her best life. They were in a motel, hotel. I don't care.
And we have not had any...
If you're dealing with disabled kids.
I feel like they can easily find documents if he has histories of that.
Hey guys, welcome back to Human No Resource.
Now for everybody who was suspicious about Gypsy Rose Flo post-parole, come right to the front, okay? This video's for you, all right? Your suspicions might be true. Now for everybody who was bootlicking Gypsy Rose, okay, and who made her internet famous, all right, a celebrity, go right to the back, all right? Because we're gonna get into an argument.
So let's talk about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Okay, so she has been free for a couple of months, definitely making a name for herself, becoming famous through social media. Actually, you guys made her famous.
Y'all did.
And so, okay, so let's do a little recap about her past, where this girl was being abused by her mother.
Claudine, Blanchard,
okay.
Yep.
She was being abused by her mother for several years. And not only that, her mother was pulling her teeth, shaving her head, putting her in a wheelchair. Did so many things that is unfathomable. Well, she found a way to get rid of her mom. Her and her boyfriend, Nicholas, go to John, where they unalived her mother. Yeah. So
Keep in mind, too, he was allegedly mentally ill.
and autistic.
Okay. And where did she meet him again?
Christian mingle, online dating. Yeah, so online dating is not the
Okay.
Yeah, it's very questionable online dating these days.
Now, Nicholas Godijon, he got life in prison. And for her, as a result of like the ending of her mama's life, she got second-degree charges. And she was serving, I think, 10 years. It's supposed to be allegedly 10 years. But then after she got out early through parole.
8 years.
8 years. And now she's out in the streets. Now, I did not know this for real. I kind of knew, but for real. People get into a relationship in jail.
Not only relationships.
And married.
And yeah.
And a good example is the Menendez brothers. Why?
I don't know.
Okay, see?
know.
You need to be a special type of person to want to do that. And guess who that is? Ryan Anderson, the man she ended up marrying. But before him, there was Ken Urker.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a Turkish last name. I'm not quite sure what kind of last name that is. She dated him first and actually was engaged in 2018, allegedly.
So he reached out to her first after seeing the whole documentary. He reached out to her through pen palship. I didn't know that stuff exists. She said that at one point they got to know each other really well, like they were basically soulmates and all that.
Correct.
Other than that, they got engaged in 2018, and after that, they broke it off.
And then along comes the guy we all know, Ryan Anderson, all right?
The guy who has a fire D.
She said that. Yeah, she said that. Okay. Now, they met each other how? Through a series of letters he used to send her in 2020. And I think their love grew ever since that moment. And they ended up marrying each other in 2022 through a jailhouse ceremony.
Not only that, he gave her his mother's ring.
That is...
Or his grandmother's ring. Yeah, something sentimental and all that.
All right, that's how they want to do it, okay? And then after she got probation on September 2023, and then she was out by December 2023. And ever since then, she's been with him publicly. So ever since Gypsy Rose was granted parole in December, we thought life was just going to get better for her. She has a new man.
She's thriving.
Getting that shmoney. I think she ran out $3 million right now in her bank account.
How?
How do you do that?
How?
Wait a minute.
Because with all of these interviews that she has been doing, especially social media, TikTok, and
Allegedly,
all that.
by the way.
Yeah.
And by the way, she doesn't have any formal education.
So she didn't do high school in jail?
I don't even think she even got employment. So how did you do that? You know, no education, allegedly. Y'all let us know if she has a formal education. No prior employment, goes to jail, comes out, already has $3 million in her bank, allegedly.
And married.
And now an internet sensation. Anyways, let's get to the point.
We're literally, she is living her life. This is literally Gypsy Rose's life, and we're all living in it.
Yeah. So then what went wrong? Why on March 2024, she's asking for divorce and is granted right now? Now, the first reason, guys, according to reports, it's alleged that Ryan Anderson is getting aggressive with Gypsy Rose. Are you kidding me? Aren't you like middle school teacher that like helps with special ed kids?
Yeah, you need to have a certain patience, being a calm individual, and gentle and sweet if you're dealing with disabled kids.
I feel like they can easily find documents if he has histories of that. But anyways, who's making those claims?
Who?
Gypsy Rose's friend Nadia.
Not Nadia.
According to Nadia, she said that at some point, Gypsy Rose locked herself in a bathroom at their Lake Charles house in Louisiana, and this guy Anderson ran banging on it, telling her to come out. Now, when she came out, he starts screaming at her face, getting all aggressive. So
triggering her, basically. Now, the second claim is coming from Gypsy Rose that he is a food hoarder. So he collects food and he puts it away, probably underneath his bed and all that. And he kind of discusses her and all that.
Can't you not work that out?
Yeah, because you're married to that man. And don't you want to help him to overcome that? Like how he helped you when you were in jail?
See that?
Now, based on those claims, she moved back to her family's house down by the bayou, and she made a claim saying that she's just trying to figure herself out and figure out who she is.
And she said she wants a divorce.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to go back to him. Now, according to divorce documents that were released, she's asking for spousal support from him. Wow. Short-term and long-term.
From a teacher?
Right? And from him, she's asking the court to block him from getting any spousal support from her. Because she said that he ain't entitled to it.
Interesting. And they were just married for what, 3 months or something like that?
Well, they got married in 2022.
So, okay, so a year and something.
Interesting. He ain't entitled to it. And you know what the cause was? She said, because he's the one that caused the divorce, not her.
Interesting.
And she just wants to live her best life right now.
Now, the crazy thing of all of this is she was last seen with her ex-fiance, Ken. Wow. Remember Ken, you guys?
Pen pal Ken?
2018 Ken? Yeah. Okay. She was smoking a cig
Wow.
with him. She was getting matching tattoos with him. She was living her best life. They were in a motel, hotel. I don't care.
And even
doing a live.
She's not pregnant for everybody who keeps asking.
No, I'm on
She's
birth
not
control.
pregnant.
Like, what the hell?
And we have not had any missy. We're just
Okay,
hanging
don't
out.
say the-
We're just total
don't say the
friends. That's all.
name.
We're just hanging out as friends. That's all it is.
And you know the funny part of all
What
of
is
this?
it?
He broke up with his girlfriend just to get with her. Yes. Not only that, she also has a restraining order against Anderson.
Probably because of that claim that Nadia shared about him being aggressive and all. Wow. And there's a document coming out soon that's going to share his side of the story, her side of the story, and everybody's side of the story. Probably even your side of the story, guys, since y'all made her internet famous. So what's our final conclusion to all of this? Like,
The final conclusion is this girl is getting a makeover and she's getting her nose done.
and she's revamping herself out, making herself brand new.
Fabulous and all that.
Let me say what I want to say about this. I've been saying this for a while right
Which
now.
I'm kind of against a little bit.
Why are you against it?
You know what? That's her trait. That's who she is. If she gets a nose job, it's going to change her voice also, because they're doing internal work also. Not the surface part of it, but they're going to do internal work.
You want her to keep that voice. That's the only reason why I
The
don't think
voice
a nose
is
job.
going to change. She's going to be a little bit more, she has like a cute nasally voice. And I feel like the nasally part is going to, but you know what? Probably her true colors are going to finally show.
Through her voice.
Through her voice. So probably it's going to be a positive.
I believe she needs to see help over here.
Of course.
Something's going on. Okay. In jail, do they have any psychiatrists there to help them do the work in here? I feel like she didn't get any work done in there. Like, she's focused on the external stuff like that.
It
and
was
getting famous and all
alleged that she kind of refused certain help like that,
Well,
therapy
I think
help.
right
Yeah.
now, I think she's still spiraling. Okay. I think she is, this whole, the need of being with a companion is a huge problem with her. I don't think she said that I would like to be on my own. You never have been on your own to figure life, right? The ins and out, the right, the wrong, you name it. And I feel like she's always like hopping on the next relationship so she can kind of feed that empty void.
Not only that, she blames other for her actions.
Yeah.
Right? Even with this case,
Do you think Gypsy and Ken are going to get married now?
I highly doubt it.
Why?
This guy, he clearly wants the fame. I think he's just using to just get his name out there.
Yeah. And Gypsy probably wants that companionship because she doesn't want to do the internal work if she's alone.
She doesn't want to deal with her demons, and that's the reality. Now, there's another thing that also I want to mention. Now, she got rid of all her social media, but somehow people are still, outlets are still connected to her, or they're getting information from her easily. So I don't know. Does she has these connections? Is she getting her information out there to these outlets? Yeah. Yeah.
I think just one phone call away, right? Hi, is this People Magazine? This is Gypsy Road Blanchard.
I got my nose done.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, tell us what you think about everything. Do you think Gypsy Rose deserve spousal support from him? And should he get spousal support? Should it be based off of who asked it for the divorce or based off who has more income than the other? Like, what do you guys think? I thought that was based off income.
3 months in a relationship, and I mean 3 months with a physical relationship, like them seeing each other, talking to each other, touching each other, and all that, is based on spousal support? I don't think so. That's not that.
Yeah,
that
do you
should not
guys
happen.
think her and Ken actually have something good going on? That's an interesting question because probably Gypsy Blanchard thinks she needs something fresh, something different. Let us know, guys, what you guys think. Personally, I said it before, I'll say it again. She needs to take time alone, do the mental work, and figure out what she wants out of her life. not nobody else.
And stop associating with other people, please. And you guys, on that note, please like and subscribe this video, and bye now.